A word that can be described as a Pan-African word, maybe not to the north in Africa, but in a huge amount of languages on our continent of Africa, is the word umendo. And I find, as a previous word that we looked at, the word indlala, you will remember, I look at the word umendo as an extremely interesting word, not only for South Africa, but also up in Africa. Let me give you a couple of examples. In the isiZulu language, when we speak about umendo, obviously we are talking about marriage. We are talking about the marriage between a husband and a wife, in their relationship with each other, umendo. But the word umendo also has a verb connected to it, and that is ugwendela. And when you think of the word ugwendela, the way that I've seen it used especially has to do with the bride when she moves from where she grew up and when she comes to where her husband now lives. So there's a movement from where she was to her husband now, ugwendela, and she became part of a new umuzi. Okay, now keep in mind the movement of ugwendela. That's very important. And think of the following. The word ugwendela or ugwenda in the Sotho languages becomes hoeta, hoetela. And when you talk about hoeta or hoetela, you are talking about visiting somebody else. There's a movement. Yes, I want to ask that you would come and visit me. You see, there's movement. Hoeta, you come and visit me. I speak a little bit of Chichewa from Malawi. It's very close to Chinyanja from Zambia. And when I meet my friends from Zambia or from Malawi, there's an expression that I love using when speaking to them. If I ask them, how are things going? And as an isiZulu speaker, you will recognize some of the words. Okay, I'm not going to give you the greeting and the formalities around that. I'm only going to give to you now asking somebody from Zambia who speaks Nyanja or somebody from Malawi who speaks Chichewa the following sentence. The question is this, and now listen. Zinto zikwenda bwanji. Zinto zikwenda bwanji. You can add friend at the end. Mzanga. Zinto zikwenda bwanji mzanga. Okay. Zinto, same as in isiZulu. Things. Things. Izinto, they say zinto. Now, zinto zikwenda bwanji. Let's first go to bwanji. Bwanji is kanjani. How? Things, and at the end we have how. Things, how, but the verb in the middle, zinto zikwenda bwanji. That kwenda is the word for going, walking, moving. Zinto zikwenda bwanji. Things are going how? How are things going? Can you see? Same word. In a language on the other side of the Caprivi Strip, on the other side of Botswana, in Zambia, zinto zikwenda bwanji. That's a question to your Chichewa or Chinyanja speaking friend up in Africa. Okay? How are things walking? Same in isiZulu, you would say, izinto zihamba kanjani. Okay? But this one is zinto zikwenda bwanji. Kwenda. How are things going? Okay. Speak to some of your friends who speak the languages up in Africa, Uganda, Swahili, and I've had some beautiful replies from people in Zimbabwe about the word indlala and zara and so forth. Speak to your friends who are from up in Africa about the word ugwenda, hoeta, hoetela, ugwendela, and you will find many, many interesting things just surrounding this word, and so interesting and beautifully in the isiZulu language, we have the noun UMENDO. Can you hear it? Ugwenda, UMENDO. Fascinating and extremely interesting. There we have it. UMENDO and the verb ugwenda, hoeta. Zinto zikwenda bwanji. Think about that.